I started boxing about 3 years ago now. The first year was sort of just me enjoying it. I didn't really focus too much on like wanting to compete or anything like that. I was sort of just focusing on getting fit type thing. I started to take it really seriously towards the end of the first year. I was thinking about competing for a while, and I was going around sparring all different places. I was set to fight at the end of December 2019, and then I was sparring, I think 2 weeks out from my first fight. I hit someone with a shot with my right hand, and it like buckled, and then I noticed when I tried to take the glove off that it's swollen up really bad, and I was struggling to get my hand out of the glove where it's swollen up, and then my coach made the decision that I couldn't compete. It was a real, like, just all the momentum I'd built up was like killed in that moment. We had to take a break for Christmas, obviously. Obviously spent Christmas with my family, tried not to worry about it too much, and then I returned to boxing in January of 2020, and I was just like, I'm gonna get fit again, and then I will compete as soon as possible. So luckily I'd already kept my fitness to a high standard over the Christmas break, running all the time, running every single day basically, and then just giving my hand time to heal. So then when I came back, it was just getting the sharpness in the ring back and getting rid of any ring rust I had. I managed to do so by the beginning of March, which is when we decided we'd go over, spar at different places again, which was fun. I was enjoying it again, and then obviously COVID hit, and when I was meant to fight at the end of March. It was such a hard thing, because it's like everything I was doing at the time was building up to this one thing, getting it out of the way and just starting. That was the main thing for me, is just getting the start out of the way so I could keep moving forward and keep progressing. And the fact that like I was struggling so much to get over just starting it was like a thing for me of like, am I even any good at this? It was like, am I just not as good as I think I am, or like are people just hyping me up around me but they don't actually like believe I could do it? Because I was like, even though everything was out of my control, when I look at it logically, in my head I couldn't help but be like, am I doing something wrong? I felt like everything was just crumbling around me. It's like, lockdown. It's like, I can't go see my friends, people who make me feel better. I can't go to the gym. I have no goals anymore. It's like, and we don't know how long this is gonna last. So it's like, everything all of a sudden just felt not important, and the motivation went, and it's like, that caused me to spiral really badly, because then all I'm left with is like the things that I was avoiding anyway within me. Before the lockdown hit, I had just sparred someone who was a really high level. He was undefeated amateur who was like winning the nationals, and I got like beaten up badly. I won't lie. I was lucky that I didn't have college that week, because I would have no one would have really recognised me. It was bad, and so that was sort of killing all my momentum, and all my confidence was kind of gone from that. So I'm like, well, I've got to try and rebuild here, and then it's like, now we're going into a second lockdown. So it's like, I just can't get anything started. Then that made me spiral again, and it's like, at that point I was like, do I even want to start boxing? Do I even want to do this anymore? Do I even actually want to come out of this and do it again? It's like, because everywhere I go I'm just getting beaten up, and it's like, I'm not enjoying it anymore. I'm almost taking it too seriously, to the point where I don't look at it and I think, this is fun. It was more, sounds bad, but it was just scaring me. I mean, like, the thing is, I don't regret the lockdown. I mean, I don't look at it and think it would have been so much more convenient if it wasn't there, because it's taught me a lot more than I would have learned out of it. So I have a better idea of how to make my skills more accessible. If I want to learn, I know how to go about actually learning without getting annoyed and getting frustrated when I don't get something. If there's one thing I've learned throughout this lockdown, it's that I need to find a balance, and I feel like I'm really starting to do that. I have good days, I have bad days, but overall I'm happier, and I'm getting better. So that's what I've taken away from it.